Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Pokemon BlazeBlack Part 28 or 29. I think it's one of those two numbers. Last time we defeated Charon for the final time, made it through the Victory Road, and arrived at the Pokemon League. I did that a little too early, but yeah, there it is, Pokemon League. A little, like, tiny intro cutscene that I kind of wanted to show off that I don't know if it did that the first time we came here. If it did, I didn't pay attention to. Off screen, lots of grinding. Lots of very much super grinding because we need to beat the Elite Four and the champion, kind of. It's minor spoilers, but we don't actually fight the champion. Or at least not who you would think the champion is. What was I going to say? Movesets are basically all the same. Lilligant, I can't remember. She learned Earth Power in the last video, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. Also, we got rid of Petal Dance for Energy Ball because all of the Elite Four are double battles, and I preferred the actually being able to pick my target with Energy Ball than Petal Dance, which was very unreliable. You have the same moveset. I kept Outrage just because the extra damage is kind of needed, plus it combos well with Dragon Dance, which I decided to keep because it's pretty useful in some of the fights. You're the same, I think. We may have, I think he had Fire Fang in the last video. Kamali is the same. I think he already had Shadow Ball, Heat Wave, Fly, Air Slash, all that. That's all the same. Circuit was retaught X-Scissor. I can't remember what I deleted. Bulldoze, yes, because we need X-Scissor for one of the Pokemon. And plus it's just a little bit extra, since you already have 2-3 Pokemon with ground moves, having someone with a bug move just felt a little bit better than just another ground move. Plus Bulldoze isn't that useful in this fight, simply because they're double battles, and unless Kamali's out there, Bulldoze kind of shits on everyone. It really only combos well with Ninian and Kamali. And then I guess I should have shown off items. I did most of the grinding with the Lucky Egg, but this is kind of what I'm going with. She has the Salt Sand, mainly because I don't have the grass thingy. I guess I could have gone and gotten it off screen, but Salt Sand was useful for taking out one of the Pokemon, that extra little damage bit. Gave Scope Lens just because Sniper. Rocky Helmet, which is high defense. Spell Tag, that extra little oomph to make a Shadow Ball one-shot some pokes. Bright Powder because I didn't have anything else. And Black Glasses for Crunch. So as I've explained previously, the rules for our Elite Four challenge, or really just the entire game as a whole, is that our items are limited. Well, they've been limited since the start. I can only use items that are given to me or I find. I cannot buy them. So that means there's a limited amount of healing items. This is kind of what we've got. We got 4. We got a lot of revives, which could be useful. We got some hyper potions. That's kind of the main thing. We're probably... Then we have like a bunch of various different healing items, like super potions and potions we got in the beginning, like the fresh waters we got from the gyms. And for the most part, we've only used items. We used some hyper potions in the Rotom fight that I've mentioned that was not shown on screen. And then I think we used some fresh waters in one of the gym battles. Maybe that was Elsa? I don't actually remember. But fairly early on, we used some fresh waters. I think my strategy, I'm trying to kind of remember, because it's been a day or so since I last played this. Because I kind of, when I got to the level of grinding where I felt like I could reasonably do, because what we need to do is you need to do 3 Elite Four without healing, basically. We do 3 of the Elite Four without healing, and then we heal up before the 4th, and then we heal up before the champion fight, and we'll probably do good. But if we lose, you know, if we lose after using a large amount of healing items, we're fucked. Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to do more grinding, or I'll just consider the challenges failed and buy items. I don't know. But... So the general strat for this one is I use Ninian and Sumail against these guys, mainly because Ninian knows Psychic, which is good, and Sumail's Surf combos well with her because she doesn't take very much damage because of a decent special defense stat and being not very effective. So, greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. In order to master the art of fighting, I trained under my mentor, Alder. My mentor sees your potential as a trainer, has taken an interest in you. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Kia! So as you can kind of tell from the boxing arena and the fact that he talks about fighting people and punching stuff, he's uses fighting types. He was for a while the one I had the most difficulty with, but I think we can do this. So he starts off with Throw and Sock. Sock has, what you call it, what's that, Sturdy. So what I like to do is Surf and then Psychic Sock. Dude, I actually haven't listened to the music before yet. It's like really good actually. So I've been doing all my grinding with no, what you call it, music. Ninian actually wasn't supposed to outspeed there, but it's fine. Because usually what happens is you Surf, it does a little bit of damage to prevent Sturdy from proccing, and then you kill Sock with a Psychic. So what he's probably going to do now is he likes to use moves like Superpower and then switch out. So send out Poliwhirl, I assume. Oh, Nian Shao. Ninian is faster than Nian Shao. I'm not going to go for Throw because I believe he's going to switch out and Nian Shao is faster. We'll go for the... I'm a little worried about using Surf because it might kill Ninian, which I would prefer that superpower to have hit Sumail because Ninian is slightly important for some other fights, but for the most part, if she dies early, it's not that big of a deal. If she can just kill Mian Shao, I think we're good. Like, taking out 2 of the fighting types and setting up another one, we're gonna go for the Outrage. Just because he should be faster than Throw. I hope that kills. I really did expect him to switch out to like Poliwhirl or something. Or Poliwrath. That's one of his Pokemon. Okay, that's good. So bam, that is 3 pokes down. Should be a Poliwrath and... what else? Okay, Conkeldurr. I think we're going to Psychic... well, we could Energy Ball, actually, Poliwrath. Oh, he's fast. Oh, but he went for Sumail. That's perfect. So that should kill. Outrage should do about half of Ooh, that is... I can't believe that didn't kill. Because usually Psychic one-shots. Okay, Drain Punch is... it's better for you to Drain Punch Sumail. Keep Ninian alive. We're gonna Psychic Conkeldurr because Poliwrath is going to get healed. You can just Outrage, doesn't really matter. Just keep spamming that. Hope you don't get yourself in confusion. He shouldn't be able to get any attacks off because Psychic should kill. I'd be very surprised if it did. What I might do, I could switch in Sabin and go for a Thunder Punch on Poliwrath. We'll see if... okay, that might be what we do. What's his other Pokemon? Breloom. Breloom knows Mach Punch. I think we will keep switching Ninian out and save her for another fight. We could also switch you out, in all honesty. This is kind of risky doing the double switch out, but I don't think they'll be able to do that much damage to us. Breloom's actually fairly slow from what I remember. His only really like fast move is Mach Punch, isn't that scary. Icy Wind, I was not expecting. That's actually really bad for Kamali, because Kamali may not outspeed Breloom anymore. It doesn't really matter for Sabin because he's still faster regardless because of the huge level advantage. Drain Punch, that'll do decent damage, but it's still even at about half, yeah. So go for the Thunder Punch, go for Air Slash. I don't know if you'll outspeed. Go. Oh yeah, he has the Berry, I forgot about that. I think we still kill. Especially with Defiant being pro. Wow, we did not kill. That's crazy. So this is, that's really, 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 really bad that Kamali died. Because Kamali is actually super important for this Elite Four challenge. should have sent out Serket actually, because I could have just used a poison jab to kill Breloom, and I know he's faster. So really, we're supposed to be able to beat these guys without really taking any casualties, except for maybe Ninian. So losing Kamali. What? Oh, he has Focus Sash. God damn it. So this is going awfully. Like, normally he's kind of one of the easier ones. That's why I start with him. I think we'll be okay, because the important hitters are still in. I would have much rather Ninian die instead of losing Kamali. Because Kamali is really useful against the Ghost-type Elite Four and the Psychic Lady. And he's decent against the Dark guy, too. Those are the other three types of the Elite Four, by the way. I guess I never mentioned, but you know, you can actually do the Elite Four in any order. I didn't actually need to skip through that. I guess I'm so used to doing it just because I've fought these guys so many times while I was grinding. Whew, well done. As your battle continues, aim for even greater heights. So in the future, we'll try not to skip through their indie dialogue there. So normally I like to do Ghost Lady next, but with Kamali dead... One thing we could do, it's risky. Where are my TMs? We actually have a TM for Shadow Ball, right? So what we could do is teach this to Ninian over Psychic, since we don't really need Psychic anymore, and Kamali's dead for now, and we can just reteach Psychic later. See, what's your speed stat? You're at 203, yeah, you're significantly faster than Kamali, and you have a better special attack, right? Yeah, well, slightly better, not a huge difference. I mean, I meant to put you there. Also, we'll take the Shadow Tag from you. Or Spell Tag is actually what it's called. I think Shadow Tag's the thing that, like, reduces random encounters or something. Where'd it go? Spell Tag. Yeah. Do I have anything I can give you? Do we have like a flying gym? I think we have a flying gym, don't we? Gym, I mean to say. Not looking like it. I saw a fire gym there. Since there ain't really a whole lot else to give you, I guess we can give you that. Yeah, well, no, King's Rock doesn't stack with Air Slash, so I don't know, should I really... it doesn't matter. Here, take a Lucky Egg for now. That's gonna be very useful considering he's dead, but... I really shouldn't even bother switching out items, most likely, because I think Ninian can one-shot the Pokemon she needs to one-shot with Shadow Ball, regardless, but... So we're being attacked by spooky flames, which is terrifying. Sup, girly? Eyes brimming with dark flame, this man rejected everything other than himself, in order to bring about one singular justice. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I was just inspired by the challenger who was just here, and somehow I got a little sad. Excuse me, you're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type user, Chantel, and I shall be your opponent. Dude, this music is jamming. I've never really listened to the Elite Four music for Gen 5 before. So, we got a Drifblim and Go Lurk. Go Lurk. Oh yeah, I remember one of the reasons why I'm not supposed to use Ninian is because of Drifblim. I'm trying to think. Because he's gonna try and use Hurricane on us. You know what? I'm actually gonna Shadow Ball Drifblim and hope that kills. Normally I go for Shadow Ball and Go Lurk, but the one thing that's really that's so bad. Okay, he's Hurricaning. The reason I did that is because I was worried he was gonna Tailwind, and I was hoping I could kill him before he did it. but he went for the Hurricane. So as long as Rock Slide hits, we're in an okay situation. Our teaching Shadow Ball to Idiot didn't really work out. But the main thing is that we need to kill Drifloon to prevent Tailwind from coming out. Jellicent. Jellicent's actually kind of bad here. Here's what we'll do. We'll switch out to Sumail and we will crunch Golurk. Because Golurker's he's a threat because of Earthquake, and that can do a lot of damage to Serket. I'm worried about the Hydro Pump on Megalon, that's what we're switching out. And that should do almost nothing to Sumail. In before he actually Hydro Pumps Serket for some insane reason. Okay, yeah, he did go for Sumail. Frostlass, as we learned in the Bryson fight, is a fucking son of a bitch. But we should be pretty good. We're gonna go for the Dragon Stance on Sumail, because that should let him basically one-shot anyone with Outrage. Frostlass is very annoying, but Serket has a huge level of speed advantage, and he can one-shot him with Crunch. As you can kind of tell from the levels, like you can see who's done the most work. Serket has been a godsend. He has such a flexible moveset, and he can basically almost beat the Ghost and the Psychic Lady by himself. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna Shadow Ball? Okay, you just Hydro Pump the Serket. That actually might kill us, which is very bad. Okay, we lived. Good. Miss Magius isn't that scary, because usually it goes with a nasty plot. Because she's not that fast. We will... Outrage should kill whoever it hits, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna... That should kill Miss Magius, and then Crunch should kill Jellicent. Now, the one thing that could be a potential problem is that if Crunch gets disabled by Cursed Body, but she only has one Pokemon left, so I think we're okay. And that was only our first Outrage, so we can still do a one more free of not having to worry about confusion. Like one more guaranteed. Chandelure, usually a very annoying Pokemon, but we can just crunch him. Or Outrage, really. That should kill. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. So yeah, Ghost Lady, she's the easiest one by far. She's even easier if we would have kept Kamali in. But it's not that big of a deal. So now I have to think, do I want to do Psychic Lady? I said third dialogue again, but sorry, first must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience because of me. Oh, it's not your fault, this is how battles always are. Yeah, we literally always beat her. Even in light of this, I'm still one of the Elite Four. Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit. I need to get someone else in here. I mean, Sharon's stronger than you. So now, Psychic or Dark, man? I don't know. If Serket was in better HP, I would feel better about doing Psychic Lady. Darkman, he's kind of a toss-up. He can sometimes be super, super easy, and sometimes he's really annoying to fight. That's kind of why I've been putting him off. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna go ahead and commit to this being the run, so to speak. And we will use some of our fresh waters on Serket. Just to make sure he is topped off, and then I'll feel a lot better about doing the what you call it, next lady. I mean, we could use a revive in all honesty, because we have plenty of them. I actually don't have to be as stingy as I was the first time I did this type of challenge run, just because I feel like I have a lot more items. Like I was, So there. Let's keep going. So, we're gonna, like I said, we're committing to this being the run. Which can be a problem, because if we lose, then the challenge run is in a very, very awkward position. because the only way I think I could really theoretically beat all these guys without healing at all would be just more grinding, like a decent bit more grinding. We're fairly close in all honesty. I had one run where I almost beat all 4 of them without healing. So now let's think about Psychic Lady. Do we want to use Kamali? Who did she lead with? I don't actually remember. She leads with Musharna and Sigalith. I think we'll keep Megalon in, because he can just rock slide a bitch. You appear to possess a combination of strength and kindness. Also, this bitch was asleep. I was kind of talking, so I never really talked about it. I really dislike, I don't even remember her name. Just the fact that she's fucking asleep. Like, on one hand, I do agree that is the most baller dominant thing you can do on someone. Make your best effort not to bore me with a yawn-inducing battle, clear? What is her? I don't actually remember her name. Catelyn. Oh, that's a. I mean, come on. That just sounds like a bitchy name. No offense if you know anyone named Catelyn, but like, I mean, like I said, on one hand, I respect the dominance displayed by just being asleep and then just waking up to like fucking punk on some bitches, but it's ridiculous. I think what we do is we rock slide, hope it hits, and then crunch Musharna, because you want to kill her as soon as possible. We don't want her to get anything off, because if she casts Reflect, it's really annoying. Most of the time she'll do something stupid like, I don't know, I can't remember what other moves Musharna knows. Ooh, Ice Beam is pretty bad, but we should still live. We should still. Oh, it crit. God damn it. Well, good thing I healed up, because that's basically a run ender. Or that would have been if we were still at low HP and everything, because I was anticipating Megalon doing a lot in this fight. Kamali it is. Now, I hyped you up, Kamali. I said you were going to be useful, and so far you've done absolutely nothing. Bronzong is... he's annoying because he's like impossible to kill because all he does is spam rest. But at the same time, all he does is spam rest. So he's not that worried. I'm just gonna go for a crunch on Sigalith because I don't know if Kamali's faster. I think he is, but... also, there's no point in damaging Bronzong. I always leave him for last because all he does is spam rest. Now, one thing that might be good for Shadow Ball is if we can lower his defense. I can't believe he knows Earthquake. I've never seen him use Earthquake before. Granted, he also has an attack stat of 2, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's focus on Renuculus? I've never actually said that name out loud before. Usually Bronzong just spams Trick Room, but I guess he's not going to do that yet. Actually, both of these guys will just spam Trick Room. I've never seen them do anything. I've never seen Renuculus actually use an attack. I think he does Energy Ball, maybe? So maybe he's used that on Megalon before. There's some random Pokemon that knows Energy Ball, and it's really annoying. I can't remember who. I think it's actually the Ghost Lady. Like I can't remember who it is. Someone knows Energy Ball, and it's really annoying. Beheem can... or Beheem? I don't know. He's just gonna get crunched. Oh, he's Gyro Balling. He's really not gonna heal. That's pretty surprising. Whoa. Oh yeah, because Trick Room. I was like, how are they faster? Molly should live because he's a god. Now he's just gonna. Now he's definitely. Well, she might actually heal, which would be better than him resting. Simply because it means he can't heal anyone else. So there is a Gothalita, because I've never actually said any of these names out loud. Now I'm realizing that I have no clue how to pronounce them. The problem with her is that she's actually Psychic Dark in this game, so her only weakness is Bug type. And normally she's really annoying to take rid of, but X-Scissor will always one-shot. Now, they did get Trick Room off early. Usually she sends out Gothitelle earlier. Focus Blast is annoying, but it shouldn't kill Serket. Unless it crits. Okay, it didn't crit, so we're good. Can I get a special defense lower, please? So is that our last Pokemon? Is it just Bronzong that's left, or does she still have someone else? I wasn't actually paying attention. Even at a time like this, I should stay cool and collected. You're gonna have to go to sleep because you are about to get crunched. Would you quit? Usually he just spam Trick Room 87 times. You know? It's like, oh, Trick Room is already in effect. Well, I'm just gonna activate Trick Room. I guess we will give some XP over to the Sabin himself. At least, I hope he doesn't know Psychic. That would be kind of annoying, actually, if he knows Psychic. Because Trick Room is still in effect. Okay, he's just Gyro Balling, that's fine. That should do very little damage. That should do very little damage. Wow, that did so much more damage than I thought it would. As a trainer, you are both elegant and excellent and elegant. I'm very pleased. I'm not... Okay, I wasn't skipping through that. That was just... It scrolls too fast for me to read out loud. You haven't faced all the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead. Bitch, you just want to go back to sleep. I'm on to you. What is it? Does it say anything? Words are engraved on the statue. 4 great warriors form this Pokemon League. To the southwest is the one who does not fear the Ghost type. Actually, she does fear the Ghost type because Ghost is super effective against Ghost. But you know, whatever. The southeast is one who channels the power of the Fighting type. The northwest is one who has mastered the Dark type. The northeast is one who knows the mind of the Psychic type. If you can defeat these warriors with their courage and wisdom, you shall be led to the summits where the strongest champion awaits. Well, that sounds like fun. So I guess we're gonna heal up. Because like I said, this seems to be turn. Actually, let's not full restore. We'll save this for in battle. Let's try and use some of our filler items. Some super potions, some, do we not have any fresh waters? Did we use all of them? I thought we still had a couple. We'll hyper potion you two. That was maybe a time. Okay, we still have 2 hyper potions. We actually have some max revives, don't we? I use that on Megalon and Kamali just because they have higher HP. And then we'll use a regular revive. Actually, what we could do is use a fucking rare candy. Because that resurrects people, okay, if you did not know that. No, do not use an elixir. Actually, should we use an elixir? We may need to use an elixir. Do we have any, like, regular potions? Oh, we've got the Rage Candy Bar! 20 HP, boys! We have, like, a potion from the beginning of the game, don't we? I thought we did. That is stat. Oh, yeah, I guess not. Anybody want a calcium? Is anyone not maxed out their attack stat? Oh. Oh, that was special attack, wasn't it? Yeah. Protein is attack. Duh. Okay, I guess we'll just roll in with Ninian having slightly less HP than Max. We don't really have anything else. Oh, wait, berries. Do we have berries? Dude, I'm min-maxing this way too much. Do we have a Citrus Berry? Oh, yes. The Lord himself of Citrus Berries. One thing we should do, though, is, I know this is a lot of prep that's probably not needed, is, teach... No, not Shadow Ball. Psychic. Reteach Ninian Psychic, because we don't really have anyone that knows a Psychic type move. Plus Shadow Ball's at low, PP. Is there anything else we need to do? Does that restore your PP? I can't remember. Does it stay at 6? It stays at 6. That's fine. We might use an elixir after this Elite Four battle. Trying to make sure we've done everything we need to do. Oh, yeah. I need the soft sand for this fight. This is the reason I was giving Ninian the soft sand. And then you can... I know your Lucky Egg was super useful for you, Kamali, but we can't quite keep it on you. Okay, so how does this fight start? I don't actually remember. Usually I roll with Megalon and Sabin, I believe? trying to remember, who does he lead with? He leads with Leopard. So yeah, we don't want Sabin up here. We want think, because the problem with putting Leopard up is because Leopard has Trickster, so that means best status moves always go first, and it knows Thunder Wave, and so it Thunder Waving Sabin is a big bad thing for us. Actually, do I want to send out Kamala? I'm trying to remember what his other Pokemon he starts with is. Could send out Serket. Serket knows X Scissor, which is pretty good. You know what? Yeah, we'll send out Serket. Alright, let's go. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Challenger's coming right after another. Well, no matter. I'm Grimsy, the Elite Four, and I'll fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Dude, not a whole lot of preamble with this guy. Grimsley does have like a cool design, I guess. I like his room the most. It's kind of, oh, Sharpedo, yeah, that's why we're supposed to keep Sabin in. Or Ninian's actually, Ninian's good here. Just Energy Ball Sharpedo. That's what it is. Well, best case scenario, Leopard Sucker Punches or tries and Captivate us. Or Charm, I can't actually remember if that is Captivate or Charm. X-Scissor might still kill Sharpedo. Because of Charm, who are you charming? Megalon? I think that's fine because you should still die to the Hammer Arm, assuming it hits. Well, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Normally I feel like it only does like 40 damage. It didn't crit, did it? I don't think it did. Sharpedo's out. Yeah, Ninian's good there just because you can just Energy Ball Sharpedo. Hammer Arm. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for this and see if it kills. Okay, so Hammer Arm has like yet to fucking miss. I think it's missed once despite having 90 accuracy. And like moves with 95 accuracy, like Air Slash, miss all the fucking time. Absol's another problem with sending out old Sabin, is that it knows Psycho Cut, which just one-shots him usually. Let's go for the Rock Slide, and could Ice Fang Honchkrow actually. I think that's better. Don't Rock Slide, keep on Hammer Arming, and then Ice Fang should kill Honchkrow. We know Sucker Punch, but that's the best one you could have Sucker Punched because it's also going to lower your HP, not do that much damage. So Ice Fang should definitely kill now. What? What? Oh, you piece of garbage. I think we can actually end this fight in 3 turns, so I'm not super... What? That didn't kill? Oh yeah, because your attack got lowered. Now the question is, who is he going to heal? I think he's going to heal Honchkrow. Rock Slide, the Rock Slide won't kill since his attack is lowered, so we're going to all in Honchkrow. So he did full restore Honchkrow, I kind of figured that. I don't remember what moves Absol knows, but I think it's like Sucker Punch, Paris Song, and what's that other move that he... Psycho Cut, yeah. Mega Horn. Ooh, that shouldn't be awful. Yeah. And that should kill, so that's 4 out. What we probably will do now is switch out. What are our last 2 Pokemon? It is B-Sharp and Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom. Oh, that Intimidate really sucks. Because my thought process was to switch Serket out and go for Earthquake, which I think is still what we're going to do. We'll send in Kamali, just because he won't take any. I was thinking of sending a Ninian. Because one of the things that, why I was giving Soft Sand the Ninian is because that means Earth Power can one-shot Houndoom. But I forgot to start with Ninian like I was supposed to. And I was wary of sending her out. Ooh, Leaf Blade. I forgot about Leaf Blade. That's gonna kill us. Maybe we live with 1 HP. That's probably not gonna kill anyone, despite being super effective, but Go ahead and switch out so we don't have to heal you. Actually, no, it's better for you to die, because we can just max revive you. Yeah. So actually, Megalon, if you die here, that would be great. Please don't be alive any longer. Let's go for the Air Slash. No. Yeah, just Air Slash Houndoom. It's actually... Holy shit. Did that... What the fuck? How did that do so much damage? Did he get Defiant procced? I know B-Sharp has Defiant, but I don't think anything would have procced it. Well, whatever. That's mostly good. We still have a full restore that we can use on Kamali. Even in this situation, there must be a way to triumph. It's literally impossible for you to win, my dude. Literally impossible. The best thing you could have done was Sucker Punch Kamali, and then you would have killed him. So we maybe grinded a tad too much, but that's the Elite Four. We won. If somebody wins a battle, blah blah blah, that's the way of the battle. A real warrior doesn't dash off in pursuit of the next victory, nor throw a fit when he's experiencing loss. Dude, you are monologuing way too hard, Pursley. Also, that scarf is very long. You're gonna choke yourself on it. Astonishing! You have defeated every member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four, but it isn't over yet. There's one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. The pinnacle of the Pokemon League, the champion, Alder. But perhaps that man called N has defeated him and taken his title. I don't know which one you'll face, but check the statue in the Central Plaza. Continue to the final room. Okay, so first things first, let's do the Healy Heals of healing. God, I really don't want to use our, we still have a Hyper Potion. We'll use that on Circuit. We will use our Max Revive. Oh, we have a Max Potion. I didn't even pay attention to that. I mean, we use up the one. Okay, we have two. That's good. Okay, so I know nothing about N's team. I don't know, are we gonna fight N in this video? We're at 37 minutes, and there's like some story stuff relating to it, I believe, so we're probably gonna actually cut things off here soon. I think what we'll do is we'll use an elixir on Crunch, because it's kind of running low, and it's his main move. So we just have a regular elixir, or Max Ether, that'll be fine. Crunch. Okay, so next time, guys, we will activate the statue and move on to the champion and see who it is, whether it is Alder or N. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.